when I discussed doing news article kind of stuff on here, this is the kind of stuff I wanted to talk about. Woman charged with witchcraft just 2 days before offense is scrubbed from law. This is on CBC News. Timmins police allege woman was demanding money to avert a dreadful event. And I'll get to why this is really funny. A Northern Ontario woman was charged with fake witchcraft just 2 days before the archaic offense was removed from the criminal code. Timmins police charged 33-year-old Tiffany Butch on December 11th, accusing her of demanding money in return for lifting a curse. 2 days later, Section 365 of the Criminal Code, which prohibits pretending to practice witchcraft, was formally repealed. Pretending to practice witchcraft was against the law. Pretending to practice witchcraft. It's likely that Butch, who goes by the nickname White Witch of the North, that's a great nickname. Let her off based on having a great nickname. Will be the last person in Canada to be charged and potentially tried for the offense. So she's got herself a YouTube channel just based on that. Mark DePatty, a spokesman for the Timmins force, said police and prosecutors work with the laws that are on the books at the time of the alleged offense, pointed to historic sexual offenses as an example. And that's why police and the Crown attorneys keep ancient or aged versions of the criminal code on hand to see what laws apply. They really should update those. They really do. DePatty said the fact the offense was about to be scrubbed from the criminal code was not a factor in the decision to lay the charge. Yeah, it was. It had to be. It's like, all right, guys, we've got this thing that's disappearing in a couple of days, and it's great. Pretending to practice witchcraft, pretending to be a witch is not going to be against the law anymore. Wouldn't it be great if we could go ahead and charge somebody with this? I'm not saying that's how it worked. I'm just saying it's kind of funny. In this particular set of circumstances, the person gave them a sense of foreboding that a dreadful thing was about to happen to their family at some point, that they should provide them with financial compensation so they could perform some type of mystical service that would prevent that from happening. Section 365 removed under Bill C-51, which received royal assent on December 13th. It wiped out so-called zombie offenses that are considered obsolete or redundant, or have been found to be unconstitutional. Things like challenging someone to a duel, distributing crime comics, issuing trade stamps, and publishing blasphemous libel. Challenging someone to a duel is legal. Yes! I'm gonna get my gloves. Pew! I challenge you to a duel, good sir. The law has been repealed. Butch denies the allegations and said she believes she was framed by other psychics. Shouldn't she have seen it coming? Hi, I'm Mark. You prick, you're gonna set me up. Well, yeah, I'm gonna set you up because you're gonna do this, this, and this. Well, glad you know that that's gonna happen. Life's really boring as a psychic, isn't it? Every day's exactly what we thought it was gonna be. People proclaim me a witch here and gave me a nickname, but I'm not a witch, I'm a psychic. Why'd she call herself the White Witch of the North then? Holy crap. I'm not a prick. Starting today, my nickname is Prick Boy. But I'm not. Anyways. Butch said she adopted White Witch of the North nickname because she thought it was cute. It's not. But insists she never pretended to be a witch or illicitly demanded money. Absolutely not. I don't know who this person even is. And none of my customers from October to now have put in any complaints or asked for refunds back. Butch plans to get a lawyer to fight the charge and is scheduled to appear in court on January 22nd. Timmins police issued a release Monday stating that the accused maintains an alias and holds herself to be a self-proclaimed spiritualist, medium, and clairvoyant. This is why I wanted to talk about this. So it's funny, the witchcraft law, but seriously, there are a lot of people who claim to be psychics and do awful, horrible things in the name of the spirit world. I have seen psychics sit down and claim to have forensic knowledge of crime cases that are unsolved. I have seen psychics make just crazy, stupidity-riddled claims. And it's frustrating because what do you get them with? Lying isn't against the law, technically, unless you're lying to the FBI, which everybody knows, kind of. And really, in this case, if she was demanding money or else she's going to put a curse on these people, just tell her to piss off. Like, she sounds like fun at a party, is what she sounds like. She sounds like the kind of young lady that you'd have at a party, and it starts off that she's all normal and she's reading palms, and then after she gets a few drinks in her, she's cursing people if they don't go out and buy more creme de menthe. Like, this, I honestly, I think, I'm not going to say it's a waste of time because I don't know all the details of this case, but I do find it funny that pretending to be a witch is against the law, which means being a witch isn't. It's strange, isn't it? Are you a real criminal? Yes. Okay, well, actually being a criminal apparently isn't against the law, but pretending to be a criminal, we'd have to take you in, so, hey. And I'm not saying that all witches are criminals. That's not how I'm try to say it. I'm just saying if it's just really weird. It's a really strange thing. And no, you don't need that on the books, because fraud. Fraud is what comes to mind. Fraud. And psychics, yeah, there's something to be said for fraud in and amongst some of them. It's really funny. I thought, you know what, this is an article I need to share. This is something I need to share. This is the kind of news that I want to provide to people, because it's going to slip through the cracks otherwise. The fact challenging someone to a duel is no longer against the law. I'm getting my gloves out. It's time. There's some people I'm going to challenge to a duel. Why was it still on the books? Was it still happening somewhere? Is there a town somewhere in Canada I don't know about where, like, guys are routinely challenging each other to duels? Probably at a saloon, I assume, or maybe some posh medieval style restaurant. I'm trying to figure this out, because yeah, you know, laws need to change. The fact that they're saying, yeah, we keep ancient laws, ancient, so like Egypt ancient. All right, Max, I think we got this, but this is all in hieroglyphics. Can you come over here and read this? I don't know. Tommy's the only one that can read the hieroglyphics, and he's not here today. Well, all right. I guess we're not getting anybody on these offenses. It's weird. It's weird. I love my country. It's weird. So this is the kind of news that I like to report on. So let me know what you guys think about the whole pretending to be a witch thing, because does that count like little kids who pretend they're like? It's really, really fun to think about just the weird laws that exist, and I've seen articles on weird laws that are on the books, and it's really, really strange stuff. But that's my favorite. You know, the law was going to be wiped out in 2 days. They just happened to charge somebody with it, and that's it's not even related. That had nothing to do with it. It kind of does. Sure it does. Absolutely it does. All right, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, as always. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe if you're browsing your way through, you just happened upon this video. And remember, in Canada, it is now legal to challenge somebody to a duel. So get your duel slapping gloves ready, because there's going to be some duels all over the country. So weird. All right, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll talk to you again soon.